patty melt with caramelized onion and Gruyere cheese. So I chopped up a couple of large onions. I actually did this last night, so I'd be a little bit ahead this morning. In the pan, I've got a little bit of butter and olive oil together with bay leaves, 2 bay leaves. And we're going to cook our onions low and slow for 45 minutes to an hour with fine sea salt, a little ground thyme. This is how I start my mom's chicken liver recipe, by the way. It's delicious. And a little white pepper, or fine black, whatever you want. And we just stir these occasionally, and I have the stove on the absolute lowest setting possible for this pan. You don't want to burn the sugars. You want these to, well, obviously from the name, become caramel and sugary sweet. The patties I have sitting chilled in the fridge, salt, pepper, and a little Worcestershire. Every time I make patties, I put a little Worcestershire. These are very thin, and you want to make them a little bit wider than the bun. So here's the bun, because they're going to shrink, right? We are going to invert. So turn each half upside down. Okay, here's the bun top, here's the bun bottom. Actually, I'm just flipping over the top. And give it a good squish. There's our brioche bread for the patty melts. This was a pound of Gruyere, but I trimmed all of the rind away, so we ended up with about 14 ounces of Gruyere for 4 burgers. I'm going to add a little bit of, this is beef bone broth, but you can use beef stock or even vegetable stock or chicken stock. And add to the onions to keep them nice and a little bit saucy. I cook them in the cast iron skillet. You have to let them cool a touch so that you can handle them to build the patty melts, of course. So I cook them about 7 minutes or so. 4 minutes on the first side, flip, let them get that nice brown, that really kind of reddish brown crust going on both sides. Here's how we build the burgers, the patty melts. I started buttering our brioche. So we have the brioche bun bottom, and we're brushing it with butter. Then we're going to invert the roll. So we're building the rolls upside down, okay? It's kind of turned inside out. So we're going to start on one side with cheese. This is Gruyere. Then a patty, okay? Then a little more cheese. Then on this side, we're going to anchor our pickles, whoops, with a little Dijon mustard. And here's our cornichon. And my favorite part, the sweet caramelized onion. Now you can put the onions on the bottom or between the pickles. It's really up to you. Probably easier if you just put the onion down first, but whatever, I got 3 more I can build. Then you put this together, squish again to set it, and keep making them. Then I'm going to put these in the pan and just melt the cheese and set the burgers on both sides. Okay, guys, here we go. Ooh, the cheese is so gooey. Okay, there's the burger. Picks in. Cut them in half. Gorgeous and still a little pink inside. Our cheese is melted. Lovely.